Hey everyone, it's the loading bar. You know, it's crazy to think about. Crypto has created more millionaires, faster, than pretty much anything in history. But it's also a magnet for scammers. I mean, we're talking billions and billions of dollars stolen, just gone, vanished, into thin air. And look, I get it, crypto can seem complicated, and that makes it the perfect place for these scammers to hide. And today, we will have a look at the biggest crypto scams of all time. We'll break down exactly how they trick people out of their hard-earned money, and hopefully help you identify crypto scams so you don't become the next victim. So, buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Alright, first up, we're talking about OneCoin. This one's like something straight out of a movie. Imagine this. You've got Ruja Ignatova, charismatic leader, dubbed the crypto queen, promising the world with OneCoin. This is going to be bigger than Bitcoin, she claims. The next big thing. People ate it up. I mean, she was giving speeches, wearing fancy dresses, throwing these lavish parties, even rented out Wembley Stadium in London. She was legit everywhere for a hot minute. But there was just one tiny problem. OneCoin wasn't actually a real cryptocurrency. No blockchain, no actual technology behind it. Just a bunch of empty promises. People poured their life savings into it, some even remortgaging their homes, convinced they were getting in on the ground floor of the next Bitcoin. But when it came time to cash out, nothing. It was all just a facade. Ruja Ignatova disappeared in 2017, vanished off the face of the earth. Poof. Gone. Some say she's hiding out on a yacht. Others say she's living a new life with a new identity. The FBI even put her on their most wanted list. This is a prime example of how hype and a charismatic leader can make people blind to the warning signs. Don't fall for it, guys. Always do your research. Okay, next up is Bitconnect. You might remember this one from all the memes. I mean, who could forget Carlos Martos yelling Bitconnect at the top of his lungs? Even if you weren't into crypto back then, you probably saw that video. But behind the laughter, there was a massive Ponzi scheme going on. See, Bitconnect promised these insane returns, like 1% per day, through their lending platform. They claimed they had this magical trading bot that could guarantee profits. Spoiler alert, they didn't. Like all Ponzi schemes, they were just using money from new investors to pay off the old ones. And it worked for a while. People were making money, telling their friends, and the whole thing snowballed. But then, in January 2018, the house of cards collapsed. Bitconnect shut down. The price of their coin crashed from over $400 to practically zero overnight. People lost everything. Bitconnect is a classic example of how greed can cloud judgment. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Alright, now let's talk about FTX. This one hit different. We're not talking about some obscure coin or shady offshore operation. This was FTX, one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, led by the supposed golden boy of crypto, Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF as everyone called him. SBF was everywhere, doing interviews on major news outlets, testifying before Congress. He even had his own Super Bowl commercial. He was seen as this genius, a visionary, someone who was going to revolutionize finance. But behind the scenes, things were a lot shadier. SBF was also running Alameda Research, a trading firm that was secretly using billions of dollars of FTX customer funds to cover their own risky bets. It was a tangled web of deceit, and it all came crashing down in November 2022. FTX went bankrupt, billions of dollars vanished overnight, An SBF went from crypto hero to convicted criminal in the blink of an eye. This one shook the entire crypto world and showed that even the biggest names can't always be trusted. This next one is Terra Luna, and it's a little complex, but stick with me. Essentially, Terra was this blockchain project that had its own stablecoin called UST, which was supposed to be pegged to the US dollar. To maintain that peg, they used an algorithm and another cryptocurrency called Luna. It sounds complicated, and honestly, it was. But people were drawn to the promise of high yields on their UST holdings, and for a while, it seemed to be working. But then, in May 2022, the whole thing unraveled. The algorithm failed, UST lost its peg, and the price of both UST and Luna plummeted to practically zero, wiping out $50 billion in value. It was one of the biggest crypto crashes in history, and it left a lot of people questioning the stability of algorithmic stablecoins. Do Kwon, the founder of Terraform Labs, the company behind Terra Luna, went on the run after the collapse, but was eventually arrested. This one's a stark reminder that even complex, seemingly sophisticated systems can be incredibly fragile. Alright, last but not least, we've got the Squid Game token. This one's a classic example of a rug pull, and it all happened so fast. Remember that Netflix show Squid Game that everyone was obsessed with? Well, some opportunistic scammers decided to capitalize on the hype. They created a cryptocurrency called Squid Game token, promising early access to a play-to-earn game based on the show. Sounds fun, right? Well, there was just one problem. While people could buy the token, they couldn't sell it. The creators had literally coded it that way, so the price pumped and pumped and pumped, fueled by the hype and FOMO, reaching a peak of over $2,800 per token. But then, as quickly as it went up, it crashed. The developers pulled the rug, draining the liquidity pool and making off with an estimated $3.4 million. The Squid Game token rug pull was a stark reminder that in the world of meme coins and hype-driven investing, it's crucial to be cautious and aware of the risks. So, as you can see, the world of crypto is full of opportunities, but it's also a minefield of scams. But don't let these stories scare you away from crypto altogether. Just remember, knowledge is power. The best way to avoid becoming the victim of a scam is to be informed. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay away from projects with anonymous teams or a lack of transparency. And never ever invest more than you can afford to lose. Which of these scams shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech breakdowns.